Powered by Riverside.
All right, there, boys. Come on, join in here now.
The business is
Dad's a gamer. We back at it again. We finally got our other brother, Rico Bambino, back up here. I want to give a little shout out to you, Rico. How you doing, man? You feeling good?
Feeling great, brother. I appreciate y'all inquiring about me. And even on last podcast, man, thanks for the shout out.
No
Yeah,
doubt, no
man.
doubt. We know you were deep into some things, you know. We ain't gonna go into that because that's a little nasty, but no, you looking good though.
Nothing that got anything to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Inadvertently.
Oh,
All
man.
right. But yeah, so what we're gonna get into today? What y'all want to start off with? We want to start off with Ubisoft. We're gonna start off with the Xbox Direct, or matter of fact, no, I know what we're gonna start off with. Cause you didn't get a chance to do this, Rick. I know you wanted to talk about how Battlefield was going.
Ooh, yeah, man. Battlefield is the only game that I'm playing at the moment, man. The only game that I can see of substance that is validating the time that I'm spending playing games. It's something new, something fresh. It's action packed, depending on what you're playing. I haven't even played Red Sec yet, and I just been on multiplayer, and so I've been on multiplayer small maps. But if that is fun, I can just imagine if you have a 3 or 4 other people that you can play the game with to play Red Sec, which is like Warzone. I think that it'd be a blast of a time to have in video gaming. I think that they need to change a few things with the game. The bullet bloom is a big part of what everybody is complaining about, including myself. You can feel that you got somebody super on target. You're aiming at them, and the bullet bloom, it just sends the trajectory of the bullets elsewhere than what you're aiming at. And that can get a little frustrating at times, but it's part of the game. If everybody else got to deal with it, including yourself, it's not a one-off thing. So I look at it like everybody got to deal with it. I have to deal with it. It's just something that comes with skill over time. So the bullet bloom and the trajectory, you just work around that.
Okay, all right. So, in your opinion, comparing Battlefield and COD, like, how you feeling? Which one is it?
Battlefield, most definitely, brother. It's not as cartoonish as I feel like Call of Duty can get. I have not played the new Black Ops. Um, I heard it was not like that. I'm not gonna go off in everybody's opinion to not play a game because I might enjoy it and other people just may not, but I've played enough Call of Duties to know with what they have to offer. And then when I got refreshed back to Battlefield, I feel like it's it's almost a time game when it comes to playing multiple games as far as shooters. You do want to level up your character. You do want to level up your guns and all this, that, and the third. So I feel like Battlefield to me is going to suffice for all of my time being on the game instead of me trying to figure out which one is better. I always love playing Battlefield. Not 2042. I think that's the last one they had. I really didn't care too much for that. I downloaded it, paid the money for it, didn't play it but like 2 or 3 times. Did not like it. When they came back out as far as like a infantry game that's realistic, I had a lot more respect for it. And that's what I'm leaning towards. And I played the last Call of Duty before the Black Ops came out, and that got a little old and boring after a while. So I feel that this is where I'm gonna be stationed at to spend all of my time playing instead of trying to weigh out which game is better or which game is worse.
Okay, cool. Have you? I think I don't know if we mentioned it in the chat, like in the group chat or whatnot, but did you get a chance to see like the video for Marathon or no?
I did not.
Yeah, all right. We ain't
I've
gonna
heard
worry
about
about
it,
it
but
then.
I did not.
I got you. Yeah, no, it's like Marathon's like one like a new type of like extraction shooter like from Bungie or whatnot. So just wanted to see because I know we all like Destiny is like not PvP, but like how the guns felt or whatnot. So just want to get your opinion about that, but we can do that next time. All right. Well, I haven't played Battlefield. Like I'm not a big Battlefield person. I never could get into it because every time I spawn in, I get shot. Like
It can
that
happen
ain't
that way
fun to
a
me
lot.
just because I ain't good at it. So I'm like, you know what? After like 3-4 games, like back in the day playing the old Battlefields, I'm like, nah, I ain't doing it. Joe, have you ever played Battlefield?
I always wanted to, but I just never jumped in that space to play it, bro. Yeah. But I will say this though. I think after, because I went back and looked at Marathon again, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna pre-order it, and I'm gonna give it a month to see how I like it, and I'm gonna really play it, yo. And I think with the three of us, I think we should probably jump on it just to really give it a try, just to see. But I still stand on business about they need a story. You know what I'm saying? Like they need a storyline, like for sure.
You know, I was doing some thinking, and I don't even know if they have this in other games. So I could be spitballing here. I don't know, but I was thinking maybe a way to get people to come back and keep playing. Matter of fact, before I even go to this, like Rick, how does Battlefield keep getting people to come back? Like, what is the incentive to keep people to keep playing Battlefield? Like after the first month.
That's a great question.
That is a great question. That I can't give a specific answer on, but as far as myself, I haven't looked into that kind of question to try to see where folks are with it. Um, well, what I will say, man, that it's never a dull moment in Battlefield. You know how you can load into a map on Destiny, you got your walls and stuff, you got everything that you're enclosed in with that you can't destroy. So it makes it a thing that where like, okay, I'm playing on this map again. This is where I'm gonna go. This is where I know people is gonna sit. With Battlefield is you can destroy almost any and everything. So it opens up a wall for new shots to come in at you. If you feel like that you're safe behind something, you're no longer safe once it gets destroyed. So it's always a void in the map that the whole map can basically be destroyed, and you can always have new targetry coming in at you that you never had before. And that's what makes it so sleek, man. That I like
Oh, the
anyway.
whole time, bro, that you was explaining that, I was sitting there picturing you had behind a wall and somebody shoots a cannon at you.
Brother, I'm sitting here camping with a sniper to try to level that joker up, and I'm over here getting popped from another angle that I never knew was open to me. I felt the explosion to the right, but I'm still looking out the window in front of me. The whole wall is gone, and Cass is just firing shots in there to the right of me while I'm looking out a window. And I done that to a couple of people too. So it's man, it's very refreshing as a game that they took that much time and thought to put into it to be able to destroy buildings. And if you get like if a building get leveled with you in it, you're dead. So it's realistic. Like it's
Oh, wow.
realistic. Like it's realistic play that we don't have with other games like Call of Duty and Destiny. It's
Right.
just
So
you're around just shooting guns.
I guess, is it safe to say, like, no matter what you do in that game, it's safe to say that every game is gonna be different that you play?
Correct. That is absolutely, and like you're spot on with that.
Okay.
And it's just with what you like. I
Right.
mean, the realism for me with that game is just astonishing that they came up with that. Which they've been had it on battlefields the way you can destroy buildings. I think that it's a little bit more now tangible to the fact that you can destroy any building, any part of it. A lot of the other battlefields, you could only destroy certain sections. This game, you can level a whole skyscraper if you wanted to.
Jeez.
So Yeah, man. It's a great
Okay.
game. They put a lot
Alright.
of thought into it.
Well, what I was gonna mention about Marathon was basically, Rick, with Marathon and a lot of the distraction shooters, you basically go in trying to find loot and you have to extract whatever. But if you die, of course you lose everything you find.
Mhm.
So you could like go to a situation where you load in, you grab some good stuff, you extract, you go into a second game, somebody kills you, and you just lose everything you got on the first run.
Okay.
So me and Joe last time was talking about like how are they going to get people to come back, like even after the first month? Because I don't see currently with what they showed us how people and why people want to come back. Because like Joe said himself, like, hey, if I lose something great, I'm gonna say F this game. But
Yeah.
what I was thinking was maybe they could do like something PvE related and then also something PvP related, where maybe it's something to the extreme of for PvP where everybody goes into this one zone and whoever wins, they get this great item. And then if you die with this item, you don't lose it, but the item like deteriorates slowly. So you have it for a longer time. And then like on the other side for PvE, maybe it's something like a equivalent to like a dungeon or something that you're going against PvE people. And also it's the same thing. If you beat it, you get an item that's great. And if you die with it in other matches, it slowly deteriorates. That's just something I was thinking, just like to get people to come back. Because I don't know why somebody after a month, if they lose like I guess the equivalent of like an exotic item or whatnot, why would you keep playing? Like, well, I don't know. What do y'all think?
So can I ask you something with that? So with what you're explaining is the items that you're gathering in there is what you can lose, or do you just get stripped naked like with what you gathered and with what you got on you? You lose it.
No, it's just your items
that you gathered. Okay. So I strongly agree with what Joe is saying. But games like that, to let's just say people that like to gamble, gambling addicts, you don't even have to be a gambling addict to, you know, feel with where I'm coming from with this. Once you lose everything, right, you be like, okay, the next little bit that I get, I'm going back towards it. I'm going back to it. So you might be angry at the game that day and want to turn it off, but you're going to be like, nah, I can't go out like that. So let me go back in and let me try it again. It's almost like a psychological thing that it's going to have people still trying to grind to get that thing that they just lost again. You don't want to go out on an L. Nobody do. You see what I'm saying? That might be how they're hooking people. It's almost like an addiction. So it's, I feel like that's what's going to bring people back and have people wanting to play it each and every given day.
It's
Oh,
like an
yeah.
addiction.
Yeah. Because look, like, all right, so Joe, when you lost that item to one of our friends
Come on,
that
Doobie, right?
betrayed you, in
Yo,
Division.
Rick, before you say what you're gonna say, you need to tell our fans, bro. You told that cat, I was about to say something else. You told that cat not to take that gun from you, bro.
I did.
And he took that joint anyway, bro.
He betrayed you because he didn't get it.
I
And
like
we
that
felt
word.
that he was going to
betrayed
do
me,
it.
bro. He betrayed the friendship.
We even felt that he was going to do something like that, thinking it was funny. But once the man got the gun, it's locked to his character. So it's not like he can give you anything as a trade-off besides words, which is what really cut deep that we couldn't trust Doobie anymore after that. We know how
Right.
he was. So,
But I would like to tell everybody, Rick paid retribution for me because he met that dude mama.
I did.
Yeah. He paid back. He paid it back and forth. He got it back in blood. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Hey,
shout out to
hey,
Doobie.
that's a
I
clip right
did.
there, bro. Ubi,
I
shout out, bro.
did.
Shout out to your mama, dog.
Yo,
Took care of that.
shout out to Doobie. Shout out to Doobie's mom, man. Like, yo, they showed me hospitality, man. I definitely jive with that family, and I jive with Doobie. But yeah, man, he definitely betrayed us a couple of times when it came to hard work that we done in games and our time being put forth to this as dads a gamer. But we was dads at the time. We didn't have time for the tomfoolery. You see what I'm saying? But that's what Doobie gave us half of the time. He was like that one friend that was cool, but was still a menace, and you known it, and you tried to keep them at bay, but then they just find a way to just, do things.
He's
And
a
just to be nice.
habitual line stepper. That's what I'm gonna call him.
Pretty much, yeah. Habitual. Yeah. Is the word I like to say too. Habitual. Yeah, he done it all the time, man. But Joe, listen, like the same way that when he took that gun from you, you did quit the division for a bit, but then you went back and you was like, you know what? Let me go in what I lost at, early off. Like, let me go and get all that back plus more.
Yeah.
So that's what I feel like that this game is gonna have to offer. Even though I never seen the game, but the concept to me sounds about right. You gotta work and you gotta defend yourself when it becomes time to be able to have these things. It's just the same way with life, man. Like even life is so cruel. You got to defend yourself just to keep what you got.
Yeah, that's
You know?
real, man. That's real. I just think, Rick, that I don't know if they've got enough to keep the interest of gamers like dads that are gamers. You know what I mean? Like the younger generation, yeah. Like you said, they're gonna be addicts to that. But to those like us, man, we're gonna figure out something else to do. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But yeah.
Well, do you know that you got games like PUBG, Call of Duty with the Warzone, right? Yeah, you can level up guns, get attachments and things of that nature, but you aren't really getting gear that can't nobody get.
Right.
So if that's a game that you're going into something and you got to defend it and work hard to get it, and you're like one of one that has it, then I feel like that it's a game that you got to work to get that. And like me personally, I like games like that everybody's not gonna be on the same level playing field if you don't work to get it.
I agree with that. I agree with that. And I'm gonna tell you, Rick, you remember when we were playing the DZ in Call of Duty? And remember we was trying to find those guns and trying to deal with everything all at once. That was fun, bro. And that was
when you got that Eagle barrier and I didn't have that mug and I still don't have it, that shit still hurt my feelings a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, you went in there one day with some cats that you know, but the time that you and I went in, we completed it. But when I opened up the crate, I didn't get it. I don't think you got it at that time either. But then you told me a couple of days after,
yeah,
hey, man, I finally got the gun. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all want it. It was just like, what was it? The Divinity on Destiny.
I was telling Steve about that, bro.
I got it first. I think I got it first. And then y'all wanted it too. Oh, you ain't got it?
No, Steve don't have it. I thought he had it.
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't want it. I don't want it.
At this point, it's like, why now?
Yeah.
Yo, at the time, that was the go-to, though. That was like the gun that somebody needed to suffice a spot in a raid.
Fact.
Anybody got the Divinity? Yeah, I got it. You know what I mean? So that solidified my spot, even though I could have been crap. Like playing the raid, oh, he got it. So, keep him in. But it's just like that, brother. So
that's a good take though. Cause I never thought about it like that.
I didn't either. That's a great Rick. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Great. I didn't think about that like that either.
I mean, maybe they have a higher shelf life than you expecting, Joe. If what Rick is saying, like if that does happen, it might have
Rick, that's a hell of a gamble, right? Especially when you got these titles, these other titles
coming out.
Yeah, that's a gamble for real.
It really is, man. But I think that the games that we least expect to do the best is going to be probably the ones that prosper this year.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that's a matter of fact. With you saying it, that's actually a good transition right now to actually move into like the news with Ubisoft
Woo.
because recently they closed down a lot of. Well, a lot of people lost their job. Put it
Yeah,
that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot
Well,
of
they
games got
call it a
canceled.
restructure. That's what they're calling it. But
Yeah.
we all know what that is, man. Like we
Yeah,
all
it's-
know what that entails, and
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
an
trying to put nothing
organizational
on their name.
shakeup.
Exactly. Hey, listen, let me ask y'all something, right? So I did like see something with one of the clips that you showed me, Steve. So you know how you got artists nowadays that's drawing pictures to implement it in a game as far as the art.
Yeah.
We're going towards AI that can create any and everything. Are we going to lose artists that actually went to school to draw these things when
Mm-mm.
I don't
you can
think so.
just now just say it and then it creates it?
Nah, because the thing about AI, you can't explain something that you got to create, if that makes sense.
I got you.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
so from an artist perspective and being a graphic arts major, nah, that's something different. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So, but I mean, I will say this though. I think people need to get hip to AI and learn how to use it because it's the new wave of the future and how you can be more efficient in your job.
I think that's what the art schooling is going to probably move towards is learning
Yeah.
how to work that program. And to
Mhm.
Nah, yeah.
design and things that you can just say from the mind and then it creates it and then you can critique it from behind that. Let's just say up on a
Fact.
portrait deal up on your computer, you can shape the nose if it's too long for you or head if it's too big or whatever. You know what I mean? Just things of that nature.
Yeah.
I strongly
No,
agree.
I agree with that. I mean, I definitely agree with Joe's take. I don't think they're gonna leave like artists out. However, I do think there's gonna be a smaller supply of artists that companies start taking though, because they're gonna need less artists. Still, they're gonna want artists, but they're gonna need less of them while using the AI tools, in my opinion. Because I mean, you can't. You can ask AI to like just to draw certain things or create certain things, but a person has to put that like certain details in it for it to come to life, in my opinion.
True. Yeah.
But I think I don't know if y'all saw this, but also like the head one of the head people like in charge of division. He's no longer there at Ubisoft. He went to another company. So
I didn't see that.
yeah, and he was actually in helping to make Division 3. Like he was known as like the Division person, like
Okay.
creator of that. So how do y'all think like that's gonna impact Division?
Extremely.
Yeah, exactly. And I have another thing to add on with that we can kind of put both of them together because somebody leaving is like somebody dying, right? You had the developer of Call of Duty to get killed in that car accident, and that was Modern Warfare.
Oh right, yeah.
So it's just like somebody leaving is like somebody dying. So how is that going to impact Call of Duty Modern Warfare's streamline of games coming out if that man is no longer there? Maybe you get
Yeah.
a new take on something that somebody coming in seen that could have been different and makes it better. You never know. So we have to like time is just gonna tell for that. I feel like.
That's actually where I was going. Because obviously it's not good that the guy's leaving, because since he was been over all of both Division 1 and Division 2. But like you said, in my thought process, instead of looking at like the worst thing, somebody coming in can bring in a fresh perspective that may in the future keep people coming back to Division 3, because if they're gonna have to do something different with Division 3.
Are they making
then-
that?
Yeah.
Yep. It is.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's gonna be cold. That's gonna be cold.
That's what I'm saying. Like they have to do something different though, because if it's the same thing as Division 2, then what's the point other than it's just a 3 instead of a 2? So
Where is it taking place at?
don't know.
Probably like Los Angeles or something like that. Watch it be like another just big city. Because the last one was in New York.
Yeah.
They might branch it off like now you in Los Angeles or something like that.
Then I say that, Steve? I told you. Yeah, we need a different place to be in.
Yeah, I think that Los Angeles, if it was kind of run down, like I would like to see what that looks like instead of just another New York run down again.
Yeah, Rick,
Yeah.
I told Steve, Florida, bro. Like Miami right now, that would be dope.
That would be dope. That actually would be dope as well. Like just
I'll
give
be
us a
down there
big
getting
city like that.
Cubanas and I'll be going to some other places, if you know what I mean?
But you know what? Like us thinking about this, they're not gonna do it. They're gonna put it in some place like Chicago. Watch.
Yo,
It's
them
gonna be like
hey,
something
bro, the
like that.
YNs, they gonna kill everybody.
They gonna be like, this is what everybody wants. This is what the young cats want. Oh, we in Chicago?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we gotta cop that game. Bro,
Yeah.
look, they know what they be doing.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real quick though, just going back to Ubisoft. I know we keep bouncing around, but I gotta state this. So did y'all look at the market Thursday? What happened with Ubisoft?
Nah.
No. What happened?
Their shares dropped by 34%.
That's a tough hit.
Yeah.
You don't even drop that in a whole year.
Organizational shakeup with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Right?
That makes sense. It makes
Now,
sense.
the projections for 2026 going like their operating loss is $1.17 billion. Right? It's crazy, man.
What is the company worth?
That's a great question. That is man. Let's find that out real quick.
Yeah, because them losing that amount, we might look at it like it's huge, but they might be like caking though, to where that's like chump change to them. Which losing billions to any company is a devastation. I get that.
Yeah.
But they might can take the hit and just be like, okay, well, we'll just bounce back.
But still, they're like 1.7 billion. That's a lot to lose, though.
It is.
In a few weeks at that, 2 months. Like that wasn't a year's margin. So just expect more pain to come behind this. This is just where we at today. Those markets are unforgivable. Like once you get that downtrend, folks is gonna be willing to buy the bottom up, maybe invest in it then. But
642 million currently because of the loss.
Yeah,
that's tough.
They got hit hard then. I would have thought that you got GTA and the $3 billion GTA 6 being made and it's costing $3 billion, that Ubisoft would have had it like way greater than that, like in 10, 15 billion.
They took a heck of a hit, man. But what they're trying to do to cut costs, man, and while they're moving these positions, they can save 500 million.
I mean, they're cutting a lot.
500 million euros. That equates to 589 million in U.S. currency.
But is that yearly or what?
No, that's over the next year.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, honestly, it sucks, but them cutting 6 games is going to save a lot of money.
Yeah, facts.
If I remember looking at it, like 3 or 4 of the games were new games, so they haven't even been announced yet. And then one of them was like a mobile game, and then the other one, which I am a little salty about this one because I was looking forward to this, but that Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, I remember playing that on PlayStation 2.
Yeah, I seen that, brother.
But it's gonna save a lot of money, and they said they're gonna like double down on like what is it, like live service games. So I guess to like keep getting the revenue, like keep money coming in. But I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes though.
And look, let me ask y'all something. Don't y'all remember how gaming advertisement used to be on daggone near every channel, every commercial and stuff back up in the day when we had like the regular Xbox for them promoting games that's coming out? We really don't have that anymore. You might get your Super Bowl commercial that's bringing out a game. or you might get some holiday on sports channels or things of that nature, or maybe even YouTube, like when you're watching it and then a game might come across there. I think that the advertisement is not like how it used to be. And I'm not saying that the gaming industry is dying, but they need more advertisement, because a lot of these games that I did see, Steve, that you sent over, I didn't know was coming out. No matter how much internet that I watch, I did not know any of these games even existed. So I feel like that the advertisement is a little bit lackluster, and they need to kind of pick that up a little bit.
Well, I was at least on Xbox side, from what I've noticed, they've kind of cut like advertising a lot of games, and it's more so advertising Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where they are caking off in that, you think about how many people got Game Pass. It's
I don't know,
millions, I
like
think.
with this last hike that they put on Game Pass, I think I've seen a lot of people, even like die-hard fans that I know just kind of shield for Xbox, like some of these podcasts and whatnot, like even them are going to like the lower tier of Game Pass, because something like Game Pass Ultimate is like $30 a month. Like who got money to pay for that?
Yeah, you might as well buy the games that you want to play instead of having an abundance of games that's just gonna sit in the archive and you just scroll over and never download it. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
I mean
Hey,
that's how it was before. I mean,
hey,
you buy
brother,
the games you want.
I thank you for bringing that up, because it's been month after month for like the past maybe like year and a half, and y'all might be like, God damn, like when was you gonna correct this? I've been paying monthly for Xbox Live. It's just been automatically drafting out of my account when I can pay just a year subscription for way cheaper.
Mm.
Brother, I probably gave them so much money in the past year and a half that I keep telling myself each month, I'm just gonna get the whole year subscription and then renew it each year. But it's expensive paying for it monthly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last fiscal year, Microsoft made $5 billion off Game Pass.
Golly.
So I guess
That's
the
crazy.
thing you got to take into that though, that's what's coming in, yes. But what is going out to get all of these games on Game Pass?
Well, you got to think about how big Microsoft is. The Xbox is just one component of
Well, yeah,
Microsoft.
for sure.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, what you're paying in salaries. I mean, I bet you their operating budget for salaries is probably obscene. You know what I mean? Because you want the greatest minds in that space working. You know what I mean? Man, I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Probably what? Shoot, 4 million, 4 billion.
It's almost like saying, what is Netflix paying to have all the movies on their platform? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like it has to be something driven by that, to where they're making more money than what their actually outflows are. Which to me, I had the same question. Like, how does Netflix just acquire all of these movies just to be able to stream for free? You just got to pay for Netflix. You know? So,
I mean, I think it was last year actually. I mean, we saw the same thing with Ubisoft. Microsoft did the same thing. They laid off a lot of people as well, especially
Amen.
since they what's that deal like with when they first got Call of Duty on them. So they own Call of Duty now and like a few other games and like King and all that stuff. I think it was like $82 billion. So I mean, you got to do something to recoup that money.
yeah, it's all a numbers game, man. And I feel like if we had the means, which we do, but if we had like somebody backing us, sponsoring us, we can make like the ultimate game, knowing with what everybody wants and giving it a piece to like folks that don't have um which are the creators. They don't have the mindsets of what everybody loves and wants. They're just thinking for themselves pretty much at the time, which is what we kind of would be doing, but we know what drives these games and what is going to keep bringing people back. Because we've been doing it since, I mean, Moby Dick was a minnow. You know what I'm saying?
I would challenge that a little bit though. I don't think it's that the developers think like that. I think it's more so like the higher ups that's looking at the money.
And that's a problem.
Because if it was up to the developers, I'm sure they would have done a lot of things for a lot of
Different.
games that
Yeah.
people like.
Yeah, different.
Well, based on the developers, man, they do a 70-30 split for Microsoft.
Mm. Well, I'm calling us like the head honchos of development.
Oh, okay,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah, yeah.
mean? Like I'm
Yeah, yeah.
calling us them people
Right.
instead of them making the calls, you know, of what they feel like that they should put out and just to make some money. Like we know with what needs to happen with a lot of games that we play. We usually draw the same conclusions on it, and it be the same conclusions that other people outside of us got that they have concerns about. And I know that there's never going to be the perfect game, the perfect anything. Like there's never going to be the perfect thing that suits everybody. But I bet you that we can bring on a better profit margin, like if we had the means to do that. Because we've been in this, we've been in this field, like I said, for too long to not know by now. You know?
Facts. Yeah.
This is why we got this podcast, because we got things to talk about of where this industry is going and how this industry is developing.
Right.
If it wasn't for this podcast, then what are we doing? You know, like we are talking about the pros and the cons.
I'm gonna start selling feet pics. That's what I'm gonna start doing.
Hey, look, if you do that, brother, we might be able to have a little bit of money to do what we need to do.
I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna get my OnlyFans popping, man.
That's it, brother.
I'm gonna take
That's
requests, man. They're gonna tell me to pour syrup on my feet, and cook on my toes. Yeah.
Hey, look, man, you had like some old European dude wanting to buy them joints for like billions of dollars. Like if you take them some personal foot pics.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So Xbox celebrates 25 years, bro. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. Do y'all remember? So I'm gonna take y'all back down memory lane at mom and dad house. Do y'all remember when we were playing Call of Duty on the Xbox 360? Mom and dad house. Y'all remember that?
Yes, sir.
God, that was back in the day.
Brother, we had the game in y'all room, well, in your room, Joe, and then we had the one up in the living room area.
Yeah. And we were all, we was in there, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yo, listen, do you remember
when you wore that helmet when you was playing the game?
I ain't talking about it. I ain't taking it in that direction, but let's go left real quick. All right. So, Steve, do you remember the day that we had senior skip day?
Oh, God.
I don't know why we thought it was a good idea. Now, listen, guys, don't take this as like we're breaking into anybody's house. This is this man's house, okay? We literally had to break in this man's house because we had the thought that we didn't have an Xbox controller. So he had two controllers at his house. I knew I couldn't go back to my house because how, everything was set up and how strict my folks was. So anyway, Steve had this bright idea like, hey, listen, like if y'all decide to go to my house, drive the car over there, go to my house real quick. I got two controllers sitting in the living room. We like, all right, bet. So at the time, it sounded good, but his parents was home. So they usually don't be in the living room. They be like in the further side of the house, but still, like you're going to hear somebody breaking in that joker. Man, we got up in there. It was me and Will. Sean was driving. And he sat on the highway side of the road, like you about to pull in that driveway, but he sat there so that we can just take off if necessary.
The body of his car is bright yellow looking like a taxi.
Sitting there. So listen, my mom worked literally like a half a mile away from their house. I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, okay, my mom's at work. She ain't leaving or nothing like that. Like, I feel like I'm good. So anyway, me and Will walk up in there. We get inside the house. We get one controller, but I think the other one was maybe like in Joe's room or somewhere else. Because I called Steve. I said, hey, man, we only got one. Or the other one must be here. So we end up getting the controller, and we heard movement in the house. Like it was coming towards the living room. Will Ben took off. I look behind me. Will's no longer there. And I'm left in the house by myself, right, with two controllers in my hand. So I dart out. I slammed the door. I know that they known that somebody was there eventually. Did they ever ask you about it, Steve?
Never thought about it.
Okay. Look, Will took off. And Sean asked this man, "Hey, where's Rick?" He's like, "F him." Go. Mind you, I'm running out as this is being said, and my mom is passing by their house and seen me running because she seen Sean's car sitting on the side of the road. It just looks stupid. Like he said, he had a yellow taxi. It just looks stupid. Man, she called me up and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, well, it's senior skip," which I had to tell her the truth after that. I mean, what else could I have said? Man, my folks was highly disappointed in me that day, brother. Like, I feel I had to tell that story because that was crazy.
Oh, I forgot about that, man.
Sean said, "Will, where Rick at? Fuck him.
Fuck him. Yeah, pretty much.
Rick, get out of here. Go."
Yo, they wanted to leave me so bad.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Hey, I feel like that the green screen don't work as good. It's just
Nah, you need the one that
regular
stands up. The one I got.
okay.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
behind you, all the way
Yeah.
behind you, it stands up.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine that's on my chair. You can see it every time I'm moving, and it started leaning over. So it's like,
Yeah. That's the
take it
one
off.
I had, man. I had to go get the one that. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
You
it's
raise
crazy.
up like a projector screen,
Mhm.
like it's on
That's
one of
on
them
dope.
blind joints. Yeah.
Appreciate you, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? Christmas gift? Birthday
Yeah,
gift?
he took care of me, man. I got
Heck
something
yeah.
for him later. I'm gonna take care of him.
Come on now. That's nasty. All right.
I
Well,
just said I'm gonna take care of you.
but on the last front though, y'all got a chance to see the Xbox Direct?
Yes. What
I
are your
did
thoughts?
it. I don't think I got that far, but yeah,
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead.
What's your thoughts, Steve?
Honestly, wow.
What does it entail?
Wow.
What is Xbox Direct?
They showed 4 games. One is Horizon, the racing
Yeah,
game.
Forza
which-
Horizon.
Forza.
That's on
Yeah.
tough. And
Yeah,
they
no,
shot
it
it in
looks good.
Japan.
It
They
looks
shot it in
good.
Japan. It's tough.
Yes, I like it. I feel like it's gonna be good, but they don't need to have boundaries. Like if your car hits something, they need to have like wreck damage. Not you driving around just in something that just can never just mess up. You see what I'm saying?
They'll be
Like,
dope.
I think they do have it like that now.
They have
But-
it damaged, like real damage, like your car is.
I believe so. I believe they
Okay.
have it like now. But again, if it was like back in the day when I played Need for Speed, I'd be like, this was tough. Like the graphics is amazing, but I don't know. I don't like racing games anymore. It's like doesn't
They
interest
need
me.
police. They need to bring back police chases. That's
Now,
what
that joint
made
was
the
tough, bro.
games.
That joint was tough.
If Steve is sitting at a corner and I'm on the mic with him and I say, "Yo, I'm about to blow by you with like 7 cops behind me," it's gonna be funny. Like he see my car shoot by and there's 7 cops behind me. Like I feel like that'll make the game dope, bro. Like bring back police on every game.
Bring back police.
Bring them back, man.
Bring back
Like,
Bravo, huh?
bring them up. Like, come on, man. Like all of the Need for Speeds had it. And that's what made that game when you could get in police chases. And it's just so funny when you got so many police on you.
I like the graphics. I do. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the one I do like.
Fire.
That Beast of Reincarnation, I like that.
It looked good.
Yeah,
like
that joint tough. I like that.
It was very tight. Like it looked really good. I'm not even gonna front.
It did. It did.
Now that little pottery game,
bro, I think that's gonna be fun. Even though it looks stupid, I think it's gonna be fun.
Bro, that is a waste of time.
I think it's gonna be fun, bro.
And I hope Xbox can hear me. It is a waste of time. You need to go outside and you need to slap yourself 25 times.
You can make your
for
own
the Xbox celebration anniversary. Slap yourself 25. And you need to make a reel about that.
Bro, look, you can make your own pot.
If y'all ain't seen that pot, you made a pot and put something in it, make a pottery. Like, what are y'all doing? Go outside, slap yourself 25 times for the Xbox anniversary. 25 years.
And listen, and I was being sarcastic when I said that because I knew you was gonna say some crazy mess. I said, "Yo, that looks dope on it."
I will say this though, I don't like the game personally, but the way they got to the game, I'm a fan of the strategy. Where when the guy was explaining like 2 weeks, they take 2 weeks and just forget about everything they're working on and they try to get people to come up with creative ideas for a new game. I think more people need to take chances like that.
Agreed. That's great, but not that one. They need to come up with something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
They reached with that
I
one.
ain't coming no pottery and then throw it at somebody. Like, nah.
And yo, bro, didn't y'all find it cringy the way he was standing there and he was just like looking, and then somebody playing with clay, and he's looking like this, like.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Bro, real talk, I thought he was doing something to himself, making himself feel good. I really did. I'm like, what are you doing, man? That's why I said he need to slap himself 50 times.
Yo, when folks is making stuff, they feel like that they're like being funny and people are going to be attracted to it. But like you said, it made it
real
way more cringy,
bro. And mind you, the girl is on a pottery wheel looking at her like
holding the joint like this.
Yeah,
he look.
And again, I'm not insinuating he's a creep, but it was very cringy. That's why.
Yeah. Hey, listen, when I got to that part of the video, I thought it was an ad. And I said, what am I watching right now? I couldn't find the skip button or nothing. I said, what am I watching? And then I kind of scrolled past it a little bit, and eventually a pottery game came up. I said, okay, this must have been what it was about.
That joint was sick, man. What did y'all think about Fable? What did y'all think about Fable? I ain't never played that game.
I haven't either.
I was looking at the comments. Everybody in there was like, yo, I hope it's great. You know?
Yes, I seen that same thing.
Like, the type of game like that, I like that where whatever you do, whatever choice you make, like,
dictates the outcome of the game.
Right.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. Like that, I think that's phenomenal. Like, I like to feel like whatever I'm doing is gonna, like, in the future, have different, like, not cutscenes, like in games to whatever happens. I like that. The one thing that threw me off, I don't know if y'all caught it, but comparing it to the Beast game where the fighting looked very tight, the fighting in this game in Fable,
it was trash.
It looked chunky to me.
It was trash.
Yeah.
It was, it was horrible.
I thought about this because I know you recently was playing the game, Joe. You know how Gotham Knights, the fighting in that, how it feels. It reminded me of that, that type of fighting, and I didn't like it at all.
Yeah,
I think that Fable, they did it in a way to make engagement between friends and people that actually have a phone contact for the person that they're jiving with on the game. Or even if not, you'd be like, hey man, look, I did this certain thing in the game and this was my outcome. Oh, I did this and this was my outcome. I think it's more of a game to be talked about, and they know what they was doing to actually have engagement with it.
Yeah.
Applaud them for that. Like, I feel like that's where they wanted it to be. They wanted it to be an engagement kind of a game to be able to talk about for longevity. Or let me go back and try this, because there's so many outcomes. Now you racked up so many hours on the game, and that's accruing them money. Somebody come over to your house and watch you playing that game hours on end. They can be like, hey man, what you doing? And be in tune with it, and then go copy themselves.
That's true.
Or if somebody call you on the phone, hey bro, I'm playing Fable. I'm going through it again for the third time to see if I can get a different outcome. You know, man.
There's going to be people that do that too.
Yeah, facts.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, but I guess the one thing that I'm really just waiting for, I just want to see what this marathon going to be like out of everything. Because, like I said, Xbox Direct didn't really interest me at all. I just want to see what marathon going to be like. I might try out Battlefield, maybe. I don't know.
Please, brother, because after I get off in here, I'm hopping straight on it. Like, no problem. You know what I mean? Something I want to do today. It's cold outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in a dungeon on Destiny 2, bro. I got to do that.
Oh, here we go, man.
Yeah, man. I gotta get these guns, man. I gotta get this exotic. I'm trying to get this icebreaker, and then I'm trying to get this other exotic. Yeah, man.
But Joe, like, how much more longer, brother, is it gonna be before we need a Destiny 3? Like, how much more longer are they gonna drag that out?
It's coming.
Before you be like that game is obsolete now and you done spend all that time on it, which I get it. Every game that we play is gonna be like that eventually. But Jesus Christ. Like, Destiny 2 came out when? 2012?
I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on GTA.
Same. That's gonna blow every game out the water.
That's
Every
what I'm
game.
waiting on.
Yeah.
That's the one I want. I want GTA and I want Division 3. Those are the two games that I am waiting on.
I'll be right there with you, brother.
Yeah.
Well,
And
we
Rick,
might
I
get
can't wait
lucky.
for us to go in that dark zone, brother.
Hey, brother, look, you know me. Front and center.
Yeah.
Getting in there.
Well, Division 3, that might be like early, like 3-4 years away though.
Really?
Grand Theft- yeah. They just started. Like it's gonna take a minimum of 3 years.
Hey, but
Like-
time is flying though. Like you look up, like this, like last year just flew by.
Oh, yeah,
It's
for
like
sure.
Jesus. Like, what
Yeah.
did I even get accomplished? You know, it was like 2 weeks and last year was over with.
All right, so Joe, you looking for Grand Theft Auto Division 3? I'm gonna change mine. I'm about the same. Division 3, Grand Theft Auto, and a little sprinkle of Marathon. What about you, Rick? Other
Right
than
now-
Battlefield, what else you
Yeah,
looking
right
for?
now you guys need to get on Battlefield. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna stick to with what's going on right now instead of us waiting on the game and we
Mhm.
don't know what it's gonna be like. But for right now, I think Battlefield is that game, bro. I
Did
think
I-
it is.
I don't know, Rick. I might download it today. Is it on Game Pass?
I have no clue. I bought the big boy version because I known it was gonna be something that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
It came with like you could skip some things on the battle pass, and then it came with the battle pass pro and all that stuff to where you can rank up your guns and
Got it.
level up faster. Because this is a game that's gonna take time. Now you gotta level up a class first, which you got 4 different classes. You got support, engineer, recon, and assault. So whichever one you pick, each class has a certain gun type that will boost your proficiency for that gun. Like engineer, I think it's SMGs. Assault class is assault rifles. So if you put an assault rifle on an assault class, it'll boost that gun's proficiency. But the assault class might not have what you want to rock in the battlefield. So you kind of got to pick your poison with it. Do you want to level up guns first, or do you want to level up the class? You see what I'm saying? Or you can do both. It's just one is gonna go slower than the other.
Yeah.
And you can level up your tank, your jet, your helicopter, everything. You can level up everything to get different attachments on it. It's not like everybody's gonna be the same when they go into the field, because you can make your class how you want it. There's 2 different branches on your class. Like assault class got 2 different branches. One is assault and one is a breacher. So both of them do different kind of things or are better at different kind of things. So each class got 2 things. So you're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8 different things that you can make. And then your guns. So that's something different. You can make your gun how you want to make it. It's a lot of things, man, that you can just do just to make everything different, to make you stand out on the field rather than just playing a game and you don't feel like, you're just playing it with no reward.
Right.
And I've been playing it every day faithfully, and I'm only like level 53. Like it takes a long time to level up. There's cats on there I seen like level 100 or something. I'm like, Jesus Christ, brother, you must not work. But I can't look at it like that. That might be their job. But I be like, good God, like, or you might got it like
I
that
might
just
give
to
it a
have a
try.
free time. But yeah,
might
man,
give it a
brother,
try.
it's dope. The graphics is phenomenal. Like I said, the only thing that they need to fix is the bullet bloom. And you would think that because some guns are just stupid accurate. Like you're looking down sight and it's barely jumping, but then you wondering why it's taking so many bullets. Because if you don't have the accuracy up on the game, which is called precision, so you got one called precision and one called control. The control is how much the gun jump. The precision is your bullet coming out the barrel straight. If you don't have precision, your bullets can be and then hitting like this. So that's what they call bullet bloom, which is realistic in real life. It's just something that we're not used to when we're playing like shooting games. If we're aiming dead on you on Destiny, we're killing you with every bullet that we put in you. It feels like that. This game is like infantry realistically how a gun is operating. You're not going to hit somebody with every bullet that's moving.
Yeah.
So, but it's
Okay.
it's fantastic, man. Try it out. I would give y'all money back if y'all don't jive with it like that. That's how confident I am in the game, but you got to give it a shot, though. You got to give it a try. You can't go into it like, oh, this ain't something I want to jive with, you know?
And just for
It's way
everybody
better
listening,
than Call of Duty.
for everybody listening, he don't play about his money now. He don't just give out money.
Oh,
He don't
heck
give out
no.
money.
I'm tight when it comes to it. But I will be a man of my word and get the money back. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody cops something.
Man, Rick, I low-key want to get on Division today, bro.
I might do that. You know what? That might be a good idea. We could actually do that.
Yeah, Steve, we should jump on, man, and go on Division today. That'd be good.
I'm
I
fine
can
with
do that tonight. I can't do that when we get off though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
Do it tonight though.
Yeah.
Yeah, after
All
this, I'm gonna play a couple of games of Battlefield, bro, and then later on I'll hop on Division. Just let me know when y'all hop on. I ain't got nothing going on today.
All right, cool. Yeah, we got this storm going on, Rick. You gonna be all right, baby? You got your
I
grill
hope.
ready?
Brother, listen, I was supposed to get a generator from a job yesterday. Like they offered to give me a generator, and it was so late for me leaving because I had to help everybody else load their stuff up that I just forgot about myself. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna be all right.
Mm.
So if my lights go out, then yeah, I'm not playing nothing. But yeah, I went and bought a bunch of hardwood, oak wood, no diddy, from Lowe's yesterday to throw up in the fireplace.
Yeah.
He loves some wood now.
Hey, come on, brother. That's why I had to say what I had to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everything good over here, brother.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna call it, guys. Like Joe said, we got a storm going on, so we're gonna get things. I want to see if I can go to the store to get some coal, get ready for this. If the lights go out.
Yeah, I think
get
I
you a
need to
little
go
bit
get
of that whiskey too to warm you up, just in case you get a little chilly.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's episode 3. Dad's a Gamer, y'all. For everybody watching, if you like what we said or you didn't like what we said, put a comment down there, and then you can have
drop a like
Dr.
and
Joe or Rico Bambino cuss you out. But either way,
I wouldn't do that.
We're gonna call it. We'll holler at y'all.
Peace.